Hello, beautiful. Hello, my loves. This is your girl, Neicy, and I am back once again with Queen's Wisdom. As a licensed marriage and family counselor, a therapist, a crisis specialist, and a success speaker, I want to help elevate you. I want you to live beyond trauma, devastation, and any form of negativity by equipping you to excel to the highest level of excellence that your life can go to. Y'all, I didn't overcome all of the experiences that I've had to overcome, all of the adversities for me just to be quiet and not say anything. I love being able to use my experiences to be able to inspire you. And so if you connect with me in any kind of way, if you resonate with what I'm saying, the content that I'm sharing with you, if you like what I'm saying, please turn the button blue or black, subscribe, comment, and share. All right, so that's what this channel is about, Queen's Wisdom. So I'm going to get right into what I'm wanting to speak on today. Now, turn this down a little bit. Now, last week, a few days ago, I spoke about the words that I believe that will help you to relate to be able to step up to the plate, to really be able to experience overflow, experience the joy and abundance and the peace and the prosperity that's meant for your life, the purpose that is meant for your life. And I said, in order for you to really be able to come into that, to explore that, to be exposed to that, I said that you have to know that you are worthy. Why do you need to know that you're worthy? Because if you don't know that you're worthy, you'll just sit back in the background. You'll just go through life. You'll just go through the motions of life, and you'll never really come into your own. You'll never be able to flow in the calling that's over your life. You'll never be able to walk in the purpose of your life because you don't realize that your life is more significant than you realize, or than you know that you know. So you have to know that you're worthy. And I said, I broke down that worthy is in the simplest form of what I'm speaking on, because I'm not talking about your accomplishments. I'm not talking about you went to school and you obtained some degrees and you have a skill set, and now that you are worthy to have this particular job, or you're worthy to have this particular position. I'm not talking about the worthy in the form or the sense of people giving you accolades and people putting you on a pedestal. I'm not talking about the form of worthy that may come with you having different possessions or accomplishments. I'm not talking about that kind of worthy. I said that you are worthy just because. It's not about whether you're perfect or not. It's not about whether you made all the right choices or the right decisions or not. I said you are worthy just because. And see, I really want to focus on that person that maybe don't feel their sense of worth, their sense of value, their sense of importance because of their past, because of some decisions that you've made. Maybe wasn't through all of the right choices. Maybe the decisions that you made really got you into some places that you never thought that you would get to. And so I want to really speak with you and connect with you and let you know that you're still worthy, and your worthiness, your value, your significance has nothing to do with anything outside of you or what you experienced or your circumstances or who left you or who didn't do what you deserve to, be done to you. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you're worthy just because you are here on this earth in this space of time. For such a time as this, you are worthy because God himself created you. So therefore, you are worthy. You're worthy. And so you gravitated toward that, and you begin to adopt that belief, and maybe perhaps you've been already working on your sense of feeling worthy and being worthy and getting to your worthy. And you say, I'm going to listen to Neicy and I'm going to affirm myself, and I'm going to develop these skills, and I'm going to practice these affirmations and speak mantras to myself, and I'm going to really believe that, yes, I am worthy. And you're excited, and you really feel like, okay, this is a new path for me. I'm working on myself. I'm setting myself up for some good things and overflow and abundance and blessings for my life. But see, I want to tell you, I want to warn you about a caveat to that. There's nothing wrong with you building yourself up. There's nothing wrong with you having that confidence. There's nothing wrong with you working on yourself and believing that you're worthy, believe that you've been called and you've been chosen for such a time as this. But the caveat is everybody still may not respond to you or react to you in such a way of them saying that you're worthy or them seeing your value. Everybody is not going to show up in the way that maybe you wanted them to show up because you're feeling like, okay, I'm worthy. I believe in myself. I worked on myself. I've done this. I've done that. And so you want to be acknowledged or you want to be accepted or you want a certain position or you want to be able to achieve some goals or you want a relationship to work or manifest or you want that spouse or that mate because you feel like you've put in the time and you've put in the work and you've put in the effort and you say, okay, I'm worthy to have these things. And there's nothing wrong with that. But sometimes you still have to realize that everybody is not for you. Whether that be a business matter, you went to a bank and you felt like, okay, I'm worthy to have this. I'm going to start this business. I'm going to start this. I'm going to do this. And you've done the things to work on yourself to get you to where you feel like you want to be. But now you're being rejected, whether it's a relationship that you wanted, whether it's someone that you felt like you had a connection with or you're interested in. The rejection can play a trick on your mind, but just because you have been rejected in whatever form or whatever situation, that doesn't take away your worth. That doesn't take away your value. It doesn't take away who you are. Sometimes it's about timing. Sometimes it's just not the right time yet. Sometimes it's just not about the right person yet. Sometimes it's just not about the right setup yet. Maybe you need to flow in a different direction. Maybe your plan is kind of like a different plan than what's really supposed to unfold, but that doesn't mean that you're worthy. You're not worthy. That doesn't mean that you're not worthy. It just means that it's not happening yet for you. But I know a lot of times people will work on themselves and they'll become excited and they'll really go all after, what some things that they really want for their lives. And then when it doesn't happen, they feel demeaned or they feel unworthy or they feel discouraged or they allow that thing or that rejection to sidetrack them. So I really wanted to make you aware of that. I wanted to reiterate that. I wanted you to know and to be aware that just because you step out doesn't mean that everybody is going to be on your team. You're going to have some haterade. You're going to have some people that are jealous. You step out and you're really going after and affirming yourself and believing in yourself, and you still got some crabs in the bucket, right? You got some people that you try to build yourself up and get out and do this and do that because you see significance on your life. You see blessings and favor on your life. But you have somebody else that's trying to pull you down. Somebody else is trying to discourage you. Somebody else is trying to deny your worth. And because they spoke something mean to you, because they didn't see you, because they tried to pull you down, you allowed that to happen. And so that is why I wanted to really just talk on that today, as far as don't allow anyone to undermine or diminish your worth, diminish your value. You still believe in yourself. That rejection has nothing to do with your worth. Yes, you still will experience rejection. But remember, the worth is not in what someone else feels. The worth is not in whether they accept you or not. Your worth lies within you because you're here. Your worth is your importance outside of what someone else feels. Your worth, your value. And so don't allow yourself to be diminished because of that. Don't become discouraged and give up on you just because of it didn't work out with that particular experience. Okay? Don't allow yourself to be diminished because someone else didn't see your value. Evidently, the overall picture of what's supposed to take place in your life, that person or those people wasn't meant to be a part of it. That person, that particular person, whether it's a relationship or whatever is going on, they wasn't meant to be a part of it. And I know it's a hard pill to swallow sometimes when you felt like this is the one. This is the one. This is it. And it didn't work out. But they wasn't meant to go all the way. They didn't see you. They didn't recognize your value. They didn't honor that. They didn't respect that. So that means that they are just not the one to go all the way with the overall scale of your life to where you're really meant to go to where you're going to. But don't throw the baby out with the water or with the bathwater, as they say. That doesn't mean that you're not worthy. It doesn't mean that you're not significant. A lot of times, I can tell if you feel that you're worthy or not. And the way I can tell if you feel that you're worthy or not, and it's always a process. It's always a work in progress. But I can tell that if you feel that you're really worthy or not, it's when you're faced with challenges or rejection. And when you're faced with that rejection, what do? Do you allow that to make you crumble? Do you allow that to make you feel, okay, I must not be nothing because they treated me like I was nothing, so evidently I'm nothing. I must not be worth it because they didn't see me. So evidently, I must not be worth it. No. That is furthest from the truth. That is furthest from the truth. Just because they didn't see you, just because they didn't honor you, just because they didn't value you, has nothing to do with the fact that you're worthy no matter what. Your value, your worth does not lie in whether that person appreciated you. Some people won't appreciate you because they're not really connected with you. They're not connected to the rest of the journey with you. Maybe you had that space of time with that particular person or with that endeavor. But because it ended, whether it was a job ending, whether it's a relationship ending, it doesn't take away your worth. It ended because that season was over. Now you're looking and you're seeing the bigger picture. You're seeing a bigger scale. You're seeing a bigger thing that's about to take place. But you have to know that you're worthy despite the rejection. You won't be denied. You won't be denied. You're worthy despite how others responded to you. So I just didn't want you to really get out here and go all in, and then your air is let out of your cell because somebody rejected you. They're going to reject you, but don't let that stop you. They may not appreciate you, some people, but don't allow that to determine your worth or who you are. Just keep on staying steadfast and flat-footed in the confidence of who you are. You're not meant for everyone. Everybody won't see you. But what God has for you, nothing can take that away. Ladies, be the queen that you are. Don't play yourself small when it comes to relationships, because your worthiness has nothing to do with whether that man saw you or not. Men, you are a king. Your worth is so significant. Your worth is so high. The right one will manifest. And I know when it comes to relationships, I've said before, I believe it's the man that's supposed to pursue the woman. But you still have to be careful. You have to know, like, okay, know character, know value, know what kind of standards, know the confidence level. You've worked on yourself, and so you know how to discern what you really want and what's really for you. Remember always that you are a king, you are a queen, and nothing can diminish who you really are, even though you've been rejected. The rejection is not a stop sign. It's just meant for you to go a different direction or see something better for your life. So just wanted to give you a few words on that. Please like, please comment. Let me know that you're connecting with me. Subscribe. I want to bring you more content. Queen's wisdom from a queen. All right. Y'all have a wonderful, blessed day. As always, know your worth. Know your worth.